All right, we are rocking and rolling. We're gonna get some good stuff done today, but because I forgot to last time, I'm gonna make sure I put something in the Discord for those who signed up for live alerts, so that way they know I'm live. Make sure here that there it is. Perfect. All right. Good there. Quantum. Yep. I should, and I have it set up where there are specific groups for that in the Discord. However, I haven't quite automated it yet. What's up, Tortson? How's it going? I need to automate it where when I go live, it just automatically sends one out and says, hey, he's live. But most of the bots that can do that are pretty expensive or charge you an arm or a leg, something like that. Or kind of hit or miss. All right, we're good there. Make sure this is updated, good to go. It looks like we're good. All right, so here's what we're doing today. We're going to go through some of the stuff that we did since last episode. If anybody was here for the last one, we put ourselves in quite a predicament, had some issues. Basically had to recatch the warden, replace down the wither because we ran out of power. They both got loose because the stasis chamber ran out of power. We made it a lot of adjustments since then. And we should be at a point where we can pretty easily continue on with mechanisms. So let's run through what we've done. Let me load in everything, make sure it gets everything rolling here. So since last episode, I added this, which is just an exact copy of the setup over there. Only it's for uraninite, got nitro crystal, it's got ice seeds, we got all of the rest of the stuff that we need to have growing quickly. We have the warden back, we have the wither back, and both of their stasis chambers are on separate networks that I titled Don't Go Down. We also took all of these here and are now just having them and our ME controller on that Don't Go Down network. So that's it. All of these nitro soul lava generators just support the ME controller and those two stasis chambers and nothing else. Everything else is supported by these. This is 18 nitro reactors fed entirely by this ME interface, which has a crafting card in it. So it makes all of these things automatically and then outputs them all to these. They're all set to turn off when the energy has, or turn back on when it has less than 70% of its energy. And all of those are connected to my normal network. So all of the rest of the power that we're going to be accelerating with mechanism or using for all of these hydroponic beds or anything else is all coming from 18 nitro reactors, each of which make about 500,000 FE per tick. So, point being, we should have about 9 million FE per tick there, which is way more than enough for what we need for everything else. And we won't run into any sort of issues with these guys getting out because they're on their own separate network from all of those. Yes, there is water in each one of them. Each one of them has water. Yep. All of them have water. You sort of start with that. You start with a bucket of water before you put anything else in. Otherwise, the temperature goes up like crazy. But yeah, so that's what we did since last episode. In addition to that, we'll fly back out to our reactor after we sleep. And I'm going to accelerate some other stuff real quick. All of our mechanism stuff is currently set up making a whole bunch of fissile fuel. I want to make sure we didn't run into any issues there like this, where our fluorite's not in there, so it's not actually doing anything. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. Is there another fluid coolant on ATM? Evo adds a few other ones that work better than water. I don't think so. I haven't tried any. I don't I don't even really know where I would look for that, honestly. Nitro reactors. Whoa. It'd probably be in some sort of Power quest line or book or something like that, but yeah, not enough energy to operate. What do you mean? You've got full energy. That water bucket tab? We go here. Water bucket tab, water bucket coolants. No, it's just water. Which is unfortunate. Yo, what's up, Wavy? How's it going? But it's good to know that that's there. Reactor fuels is just that one. Solid coolants. Yeah, it's just that. That's okay, though. I'm not too concerned about it. Why doesn't this have enough power? That part is slightly concerning. Can I... Energy upgrades, it's already got speed and muffler. Yes, finally got the beginning of a stream. We get score chatters for asking for a time. I agree. I'm good. A lot of work going on, doing a lot of stuff, but it's been a good day. Why is this not working? It's got everything it should have, right? Hydrofluoric uranium oxide. Why is it saying it has 0? Side config energy. It's set to input from that. Is it working? It just doesn't say it's working? Is it one of those things? Uranium ox. Oh, it is working. It just doesn't. Okay. Double check it again. Yeah, it's making it all. It's just importing and outputting it too fast for me to even see, which honestly I'm okay with. Out of time fluid. Time fluid. I'm super bummed about ATM nerfing the automatic time wand. That was going to be such a cool video. I still will probably make a video on how to like actually make it, because I think it would do really well like we were talking about yesterday. But the fact that I can't do it automatically is kind of sad. Yo, what's up, Jada? How's it going? All right. Fly back out. Over here. Make sure everything's still rocking and rolling. We had to add a whole bunch more nuclear waste barrels because this thing was basically full and these guys couldn't keep up with all of it. And these guys totally filled up. So we have these now. The other thing we have is a whole ton of polonium and plutonium pellets, which is probably way more than we need. And I may honestly break it just because I don't think we're going to need any more. There's no way I just got radiation. I don't see the effect. I think we're good. Doing MI without that seems painful. Yeah, I agree. You can check with a Geiger counter. It looked like it was there for a couple seconds and now it's gone, so I'm not too worried about it. I think what we need to do now is take all of the waste and we're going to continue to run it through these guys and then just not run it through those anymore. Can you check if you can tick accelerate those waste barrels with soul surges? Ooh. Or with like a time one. I didn't even think about that. You can. What a fantastic idea. So that would mean that in general, the tick acceleration just does work on them. And we just have to get soul surges on there too, which would be sick. So from there, we're going to need a whole bunch more of these solar neutron activators. these guys. Do at least 4 more. And then we're just going to break these. Should have probably thought about that. I don't know if I can type fast enough. There we go. All right, good to know, good to know. Don't do that next time. Why am I out of food? Where's my backpack? There we go. All right, so not going to do that again. Get a hazmat suit once you die. No, we just cleared it all. The isotopic centrifuges are fine. We're going to put those back up there. How are we doing on our... Just make it some more infused alloy. That's fine. I don't think we're going to need any more of the pressurized reaction chambers. I think we have way more than enough of both the plutonium and the polonium pellets. So I think from here, we're going to use the solar neutron activators and then dump directly into an SPS. And that'll be that, I believe. But all that means is I need to find a place to actually make the SPS. And then also look up how to do it, because I haven't done that in a hot minute. Grab builder. Oh, we got him. What's up, Casp? How's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the gas pipes. I'm doing really good. It's been a good day so far. A busy day, but a good day. Oh, it's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be run right there. And then all of that is going to funnel into... I'm gonna have to run those commands again. But all of that's gonna be piped directly into an SPS. It's just how to get rid of these without redoing everything with radiation. I don't know if there's a way. Because if I break these, I'm just dumping radiation again with the polonium and plutonium, right? Push all this back a little bit. The idea is really just that I want to clean everything up. You can pipe them into another waste barrel. Ooh. Waste barrel. I'm gonna need 2, 1 for each. And then you're saying if I do this, no, not that. It instantly took over. Okay. I want to... We'll take that. We'll take that. The gas pipe on the left needs to be output. But I need to output the input. How do I do that? Keep it as input. And then extract with the pipe. So pipe wrench. Yeah, you're right. Output would be the waste. Pipe wrench. Wow, that was incredibly easy. I will snag that. Break that one. Then just don't break the barrel. Or all was for naught. There. Go ahead and break that one. And then pull that. This side should be input, and then we pull from there. Right? Yeah, okay. Then I can break all 3 of those. and this. And theoretically, that should be right. Oh, you're right, it is. I changed the title, but forgot to change the day number. All right, it's fixed. Sorry about that. Good catch. Very good catch. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Okay, so now I just have to find a way to get this into an SPS, which means next up we just got to build the SPS. And then we should be good to go, I think. Yo, what's up, Lucas? How's it going? Is this a new playthrough or one that you use for all your tutorials? This is new. Unless you've watched the last couple tutorials, that I have included some stuff from this. This is pretty new. This is one that is not on our server though, so we're doing that. That way I can do world downloads in the Discord. The 3? Not that one. This one. There we go. All right. How much room do I need for the SPS? I don't remember it being very large. I do remember it needing a lot of power. Never tested, but can the custom base gadget remove those waste barrels without spilling radiation? That is a good question. I might have to test that. 7 by 7 by 7? Okay. Gotta clean a little bit real quick. All right, do I have my builder? I don't have the builder gadget on me. Put all of that away for now. And then we'll go builder's gadget. Do a little bit of extra space. I think it's close to enough, but I want just to have plenty. We don't have to worry about it. And then I might reuse one of the teleport pads that we had for like the MA farm. And use it to come directly out here. That way I can just teleport pad here instead of having to fly out here every time. That might be the play. All right, I think we're good there. 7 by 7 by 7 excluding input ports, so up to 9 by 9 by 9. Okay, so it's gonna take 8 years to load all the quests in because I haven't accepted all of my rewards in a little bit. But go over to that tab real quick. Mechanism reactors. So we're looking at this guy. We're gonna write these down. That way I have them and I don't have to go back to this page. Except I don't have a pen anywhere. Fine. Write them down on my phone. Okay. Yo, what's up? How's it going? So we need 60 SPS casings. 60 SPS casings. You can pen the quest. Oh, that's good to know. 6458. So 64 plus 58. That is reactor glass. And then 3 SPS ports. How many SPS ports should we use? We should use 4, right? Because then we can have those the lasers on both sides. Is that right? Because you're going to do 1 for energy in, 1 for polonium in, 1 for antimatter out. And then you do energy in on the other side as well. 4 SPS ports. Is that correct? Is that how we should do this? That's what I'm leaning towards. All right, C, SPS, ports, Make me 4. Oh, I don't have HDPE set up. Doing good, chilling. How about you? It's been a good day. We're hanging out, playing some Minecraft, doing our thing. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. How's it going? How are you, Hellfire? How's your day been? Throw all of that in there. And then I got to come back up here and figure out I missed the H at the beginning. HDPE pellets. Pressurized reaction chamber. Oxygen, liquid ethene. I get liquid ethene. Decondenstrated from ethene. Ethene is hydrogen, biofuel, water. This is going to be so many more machines. That's okay. All good. Lots of traveling. So on the treadmill now. Nice. Heck yeah. You get 1 point from the reward there? Yeah, but I probably won't get the reward because I haven't been accepting any of them all the way there. And I'm sure there's stuff I skipped along the way. So therefore, I usually don't trust the rewards. 3 in an enrichment chamber. All right, let's work backwards on this. Let's create some patterns real quick. So the sheet is going to be in the enrichment chamber like that. This works as the enrichment chamber, right? I want to say, nope, that is. Okay. Toss that in there. So then we need the pellets, which is a pressurized reaction chamber. Pressurized reaction chamber. Where's one of those? Surely I have one. There it is. Okay, pressurized reaction chamber. This guy is going to need that in there. Go back to patterns. So this is going to have to be an advanced pattern for sure. Advanced pattern encoder. So we're going to put... how did I do this one? Nope, this one. So you got east, west. Okay, not bad. So that's going to go through the up. That's going to go east. That's going to go west. And that should work correctly. Toss that in there. So side config. If we're looking at chemicals, input, input, and then items, input, output. I think that's right. So from there, we got the pellets. I should already have oxygen. I just think I need to get liquid ethene and substrate. Little question for chat for nuclear waste. Is required for polonium plutonium? Which cell is needed to place it in AE2 chemical radioactive? It is radioactive, unfortunately, which they have made excruciatingly expensive. So substrate is made through a pressurized reaction chamber as well. And it's hydrogen, water. This. So you here, this one, hydrogen, water, biofuel, makes ethene and substrate. Toss that in there. Oh, I got to make that the advanced one. Put that one in there. So this is going through the up face. That's going through the east. That's going through the west. Bingo, bango. That should be everything we need but biofuel. Biofuel. Biofuel, this guy. Crusher, I just need to put something through a crusher. What do I have an absurd amount of? Carrots. We are going to use carrots through a crusher. Biofuel. Crusher, 13 pages of it. Let's find carrots. Maybe. Pumpkins. Tots. Did I skip it? I feel like I skipped it. By the way, you can add the overflow can you add the overflow destruction cards on those radioactive cells? I have no idea. Yeah, so you have to have 2 antimatter in order to make the radioactive cells, or really to store it in your AE2 system at all, which is so stupid. Like, I feel like it is just unnecessarily expensive and makes it almost pointless to have them, because then you're just going to set stuff up next to each other, because it has to run next to each other anyways at the beginning, and you're just going to leave it there and then never actually end up using them. 1 carat is 2 biofuel. See, I know it's in here, and I know I must be skipping over it every single time. We're just going to do it manually. 1 carat, 2 biofuel, 2 set. Grab that. It should be the crusher. Combiner that, crushing factory. Throw that in there. Okay, so theoretically, I think that's everything I need. HDPE sheets. Liquid ethene. Oh, okay, so it's got ethene, it just doesn't have liquid ethene. So close. Ethene, liquid ethene is condensating. So ethene into liquid ethene and a rotary condensator, but I think my rotary condensator is okay, so I'm going to need 1 more of those. Rotary condensator. While we're at it, we're going to grab an advanced pattern provider, because we've used those for all of these. Right there. Right there. And then a liquid porous liquid ethene, this one, that one. We're going to change this to 1. No, I didn't want to get rid of it. Ethene goes in, 1 of those comes out. Okay, cool. Toss that in there. I think we're good now. Could be wrong, but I think we're good. Which ATM star is the easiest? Oh, potatoes are good, but I have I have 41,000 carrots. It's sort of unrealistic to not to think I would use anything else, just because I've got so many of those. What were we doing? The SPS ports, 4 of them. Start it up. Hope everything works. Item. Input output to the top. Oop, but we gotta hit auto eject. Nice. Liquid fluids. No, never mind. Chemicals. Output to the top. Eject on. You're doing it. Okay. Side config. For chemicals. Input output. Auto eject. And yeah, the advanced laser connector. Oh, I haven't used laser IO at all. I am the worst person to ask about that. I'm sorry. Auto crafting 11K fissile fuel. Look at us go. Okay, so theoretically, this actually should all be working right now. I do need all of our upgrades. We're gonna do speed, energy, and muffling for both of, or at least for this one. I think I already did it for everything else, but that should make it go a lot faster. How are we looking? HDPE pellets should be this, right? No, that's biofuel. That's not it. Where are the pellets made? Input does not produce enough. Is this another one of those where I have to put the chemical upgrades in there in order for this to work correctly? No? I want to say I got all of this in there, but it definitely is not working correctly. That one back. Oh, it's working. It's functioning. I think it just needed those extra upgrades. I'm missing a lot of comments. Chemicals needed input output, add biofuel and to substrate. I never made automated HDPE pellets, but it seems fun. However, just to create a full chest of those things, forgot about. Yeah, that's fair. I was playing all the mods 10 for a while, but I don't know if my world bug but peas. I want to dupe them and put 1 in Omega and 3 baby upgrades into Advanced Hive with 2 Draconic bees and nothing. And oh, that's odd. That's very odd. So it worked. SPS ports. Excellent. Okay. We have our 4 ports. What else did we need? If you wanted, you can use an export card in your wireless terminal to keep your wand auto-filled. I really should do that. That is incredibly smart. Let me grab export card. Export card. We're just going to make a pattern for this then. Export card, create a pattern. Because that would make my life so much easier. Yeah, no, if I can just toss this into here, do I have to tell it what I want it to export? Export card. Oh, so then I, from here, tell it time fluid. And do I tell it to export to this? Note, if you use the export card and export anything with your inventory will fill with time fluid, so choose your slots wisely. Okay. How do I pick where it goes? Me and my friends have an ATM10 server, and I just see your videos to know how to do a bunch of stuff. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad they're helpful. Very glad they're helpful. So I can export the time fluid. You need the slot empty to number the slot. Okay. So 1, I drag this here. I put this here. Oh, and it stays full. So now it just stays full. That's so cool. That is awesome. Thank you so much for telling me about that. That is very, very neat. I didn't do a thing. I just did what somebody else told me to do, and it was awesome. All right, time wand. Care about that. Don't care about these. So SPS casings are next. SPS casings, of which we said we needed 60. 60 of those. We'll get that started. Then I need 64 plus 58 reactor glass. Reactor glass. So that was 64 plus 58. Get that rolling. Replan. Start. All right. Everything is rolling and should be working. Yeah, it is incredibly easy. Thank you so much for showing me that. All right, so we should be good there. Also, I've got like 2,000 polonium and plutonium pellets, so I've got more than enough for anything I should ever do. I just wasn't even thinking about it. I do think that this guy may be filling up. I didn't think about that earlier, but that waste isn't going anywhere. Oh, that's not so bad. Not bad at all. These guys are totally full for sure, though. So what we're going to do is we will export from these guys, and we will send it all probably somewhere over there, wherever we build the SPS at. Yes, I do have it stored in here. Or at least some of it. But I could use that if you're right. I could probably use that as like a buffer. Can I put this in a cardboard box? No. It's worth a shot. Just never put an empty bucket or tank in that slot. Yeah, you're right. Or it will fill up completely. So basically what I need to do, and I don't think it'll be hard to do, is that. Run it over here. Also grab it from here. Gas pipes. Connect it to that. So now all of it's getting stored in there. And you can output out the bottom of this too, right? Yeah, you can. So that'll be the buffer. I don't want to break all the power for everything, actually. I do need to break some of it, though. So we're going to use that as the buffer. And then from there, we will pipe it underneath to wherever our SPS is going to be. Which will likely be somewhere over there. We'll just come up so that way I know where it's at. Perfect. All right, so that should work correctly. Maybe cut paste gadget or a swapper works on it. Worth giving this a shot. I know this isn't the cut paste one, but I do want to give it a shot. Right click, shift right click. Copied one block. And then paste. What if I... Oh, this is copy paste, so it's not actually going to move that. We need to cut paste. It's just going to place another one down. HE. No, it does not work. That's worth a shot. If it would have worked, that would have been sick. Reactor glass is already done too. Reactor glass. Okay, so I've got all the reactor glass. We've got our ports. We've got our casing. Now I need to slash home. We're going to sleep. Real quick. Click the cut button on the left. Cut paste. E. Negatory. Oh, cut one. Okay, hold up. Take it over here. E. Paste. Right click. Nope. But again, worth a shot. Definitely worth trying. Let's go back here real quick. So 3, 2, 3. Well, it's 3, 1, 3 all the way. And is it glass at the bottom? It is. So 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then the one's going to go there. This one will go there. Then we should go 3 here. We'll do the same thing here. That is wrong. But the rest of that should be right. I'm just going to go up 2 more. If I'm building this right, or wrong, specifically wrong, really just tell me if I'm doing it wrong. Because I could for sure see myself doing this wrong. I think I've got it all right from now. But you never know. I'm remarkable at messing stuff up. So that one, there. Good. It looks right to me too, but sometimes I have to take a step back before things look wrong. Okay. Grab those, grab these. We're gonna go there, there, and there. There. Dirt. All right, last side here. I just have to finish up around the top. Perfect. So I do need... We'll grab this. Trying to create a basic runic processor for the solo neutron activator. Does anyone know it's not working? I don't. I don't think I've ever messed with that before. What goes there? Okay. I believe that's all correct. Next up. 1 port, 2 port. Polonium in, antimatter out. Then, if I remember correctly, I need ports in the center on 2 sides for power. 2 of the ports do need to be in the center. These ones do not. The 2 that are going to be used for the lasers do. Thank you so much for your tutorials. You're a godsend. I'm so glad that they help. I appreciate you saying that. Man, did I misplace one already? Let's fill in the bottom real quick. There we go. That is the middle right there. So that'll be a port, right? And then this will be a port. And then everything else is reactor glass. And then I need to create 2 of like the laser things. Not you. All right, we're getting close here. We'd be getting closer if I stopped misplacing blocks. Trying to focus to make sure I don't get any of them wrong. All right, that works correctly. I do have to break it so I can get back in though, because I do need to put the 2 whatever supercritical phase shifter things are in there. However, I need to run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Here, I'll give you guys something to watch. You guys get to watch this thing hopefully slowly fill up on nuclear waste. We're back. Sorry about that. I think my lunch may have messed up my tummy a little bit. But how's it going, everybody? Welcome in. We are right in the middle of finishing up our super critical phase shifter. Let's slash home real quick. We're gonna sleep and we're gonna make the 2 lasers that we need. Got a proper jump scare? My bad. My bad. I was trying to hurry back in here. All right, so I think I set up the patterns for them already. These guys, supercharged coils, I need 2 of those. Start it up. Creating right now, 1 mil per tick, but machines are using like 4 mil per tick. Oof, that's rough. Let's go ahead. Most of these are going to be used. There we go. That's what we needed. Slash back. And then now that we're here, I should be able to jump down in here. 1 there, 1 there, and then fly back out. Reactor glass, it's finished. Hey, John just joined. You guys get the new house. We have officially kind of sold ours, right? We have the inspection on Tuesday, and we have put an offer in on a house that would be perfect for us. We did that very late Thursday night. So I'm hoping that tomorrow we hear back about it. That would be like the ideal situation. I don't know if we will, but I'm really hoping that we will. Thanks for asking, though. Very, very kind. Yep, fingers crossed, exactly. So what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to get the gas pipe. We're going to send it up here like that. So then we can just come over here with our pipe wrench. Yo, welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Held Lando. It's very, very kind of you. Welcome in. In case you're curious, becoming a member allows you to post in like a special channel on the Discord, as long as you have like your Discord linked, for like stuff that you specifically want me to check out. So from there, I need power. So I should theoretically, one reactor with 5 turbine, I should be able to make a flux plug, flux point, flux plug, flux. I think they're flux point. 2 of these. We'll just do 2, because I think I have to have 1 for each side. We'll put 1 here. Make sure I connect it to this network. Do the same thing here. And we're going to turn on bypass limit for both of these, I think. Should be by default. Got it. I love how helpful y'all are. It makes me incredibly proud of this community. Is there a way to accelerate this? Yeah, exactly. Bye-bye to all of my power. Transfer limit. No acceleration at all, so this is just gonna have to sit here and run. Like, even if I were to increase the power it's inputting, it doesn't output antimatter any faster? Yeah, I don't think that did anything. How crazy would it be if I could soul search this, though? That would be absolutely wild. Okay, so then I need... chemical crystallizer, I think is what it's called. Right? The only limiter is the power input. it would if you had a consistent 80 million RF per tick. That is insane. That's how much RF per tick I have to have? Because I probably could. I want to see how are these guys doing. We're barely even touching them. Is there a limit that this has? I mean, not really. Interesting. Also, since you didn't limit only one of those ports is running. Not sure if that... Okay, gotcha. Let me go double check real quick. Your ultimate pipes are limited. So is it... But we're full. It's full all the time. Right? Those have power output limits. So... Theorize with me for 1 second here. Flux. Make 5 of them then. Theoretically, right? Not that. That's not what I want. Let's go checker pattern. Give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll put the 6th one right here. If I do this... Theoretically, that should be more power, right? Or is it exactly the same because I'm limited by the pipe? The flux plug has no limit. The universal cables have a limit based on how many are in the pipe. Okay. Oh, so the limit there is 16 million F. Is it? I don't know what that is. Limited by the generation or the power reactor output. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. That checks out. Well, either way, we're getting antimatter very quickly. Chemical crystallizer, I think, is what's next. That one. And I think I just need one of these. Specifically for turning the antimatter into pellets. Chemical crystallizer, make me one. And then I'm also going to have to... I'll just take all of this real quick. Give me one of them and then it should... If I turn that back on... Should restock everything for me. Right there. What I'm gonna do... We're gonna pipe to there. And then we're gonna go chemical crystallizer. Which is going to accept chemicals input from there. And then I do have to set this to full. We got antimatter. We're gonna need to get power, which means... So all of this is pointless, right? We agree? There's no point to have more than just one plug on there, right? Your videos are amazing. They really help when I'm in need of some guidance. I'm so glad. Very happy to hear that. That is the goal of the videos, and I'm glad that they achieve that. Put that on there. Put this on there. I didn't mean to do that. Back in here. Antimatter's there. Going in there still. Power should be fine. Power input? Why is it not? Are we that out of power? Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Thank you for helping me in my playthrough. No problem at all. Very happy just to have been helpful. So from here, we are going to need it to... Oh, it's got to get up to it first. And then, import bus. Give me one of those. We're going to put it on the back here. And then we are going to import only antimatter pellets. I should not need any acceleration on there. The only thing is I just have to wait for it to fill up all the antimatter. This guy now be emptying all the waste. These ones should be working just fine. What if I... did that? Oh, they probably don't have anywhere to put it, right? Yeah, that's full. So there's no way to make this thing go faster? Other than, I guess, getting more power, right? If I got more power, would it... How can antimatter be made into a crystal? I thought antimatter can only be... magnetically contained. So, to turn it into a crystal, right, you're right. Accelerate the power reactors? That's not a bad idea. Chemical crystallizer, though. On a serious note, if you're actually looking for that, is how you do it. So it's either accelerate the power reactors or make more of them. Because this would be an incredibly easy to set up to copy paste. So I just want to double check here. Max extract for each one of these should be 2 million. There are 18 of them. That should get us about like 36 million max extract. Also, I don't even know... I don't think there's a block I can accelerate on these. Yeah, I got nothing there. So, I mean, theoretically, do we just make more? That's the only thing I can think of doing. Use a network card on your ultimate pipes. A network card. Network card. Network card. Network card. Network reader? One of these guys? What does that do? I have no clue what that does. Make a pattern for it though, and I'll build it. What is that going to gain me? Network reader, make one of them. It tells you throughput maximum? Well, that's actually pretty cool. All right, flashback. So throughput maximum. Oh, hold up. You're talking about on here. So like throughput maximum here is 36 million FE per tick. It looks like we're using 2 million. Is there a way to make it use more? Because it does look like it's only using 2 million. Even though the throughput capacity or throughput is 36. Is there a way to make that use more, or is it just limited because of the energy pipes themselves? Oh, which shader are you using? I am using complementary unbound. Put plugs on each reactor? Sounds gross. But honestly, it does sound like it would work. Lux. It just might be a pain. The output of the reactors is limited. Flux, yeah, but it's limited to 36 million, but we're only getting 2 million through. So we're not even reaching those limits. Flux dust, first flux plug. This guy. I just need to actually make a pattern for him. Got that one. Do you like ATM10 to the sky? To the sky was a lot of fun. Mostly just because it's like a different style of pack than every single other, all the mods pack out there. So I enjoyed it quite a lot, yes. It doesn't have, what? Oh, did I make the wrong? Give me a second. I think I made the wrong pattern for that guy. Yeah, that was probably the dumbest thing I've done in a long time. Give me a second here. Flex point, all of those can go back in, I don't care. Flux plug, that's the pattern we actually want. And then a flux block pattern as well. I'm gonna need a lot more flux dust though, so we'll have to go collect some of that. So let me grab a flint and steel. Flint and steel. I don't even know if I have a tunnel to bedrock anywhere. Nowhere I can think of. Okay, we'll just do this then. Grab this. You can collect flux dust with the Zycraft extractor. That's good to know. Small tunnel. That one. No, not small square. Small tunnel. Thank you. And then we're just going to do this. Of course it's a water cave. Why would it not have been a water cave? It's redstone and obsidian for... Wait, you can actually craft it? Flux dust comb. Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten about that. So obsidian, I need obsidian. One block, a top, a whole bunch of redstone. That's going to be easy to do. Even easier. Which is the one that you need to set? Whoa. What a cool cave. Because there's one that you need to set, put it all on fire, right? There we go. All right, give me shapeless again. Perfect. Grains of infinity. That's right. I was thinking the wrong thing. Put all that back in there. A piece of obsidian. And a ton of redstone. I should, as long as I turn my magnet off and that off, be able to do this. Do this. I just have to right click that, right? There it is. Oh, I guess it has a limit. Have you done a modern industrial on stream yet? I watched your guide and it's still a bit overwhelming for me. I'm going to do it differently next time when I do it in this world, but I have not done it in this stream setup yet. I will. I just haven't done it yet. All right, flux. Flux plugs. 18. So the plan was to finish all of mechanism, and then do fun things. And then after the fun things, do modern industrialization. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Okay, break all those, break that. Give me that back. Put that right there. You can go right there. 18 flux plugs. Guess I only really needed 17. Go through and place them all down, then we'll configure them all. Hopefully, this makes everything run just a little bit quicker. It's an experience, that's to say the least. That one. That one. That one. That one. Yeah, because each one of these do 800, and before we were at like less than 2 million. So we're already providing it more power. Bypass the limit on those plugs. Oh, that's right, because each of these can actually do 2. Yeah, 2 million. Man, you're so smart. Where would I be without you guys? Honestly. Where would I be? That one. This. Yeah, so we're doing more on one of these than we were doing on all of them combined last time. Which is kind of crazy. That selected, that limit. Hopefully, this makes the SPS run a lot quicker. I don't need a ton of antimatter pellets. So here in a minute, we're going to turn it all off once we have everything we need. That one, bypass limit. That one, bypass limit. This one, bypass limit. Awesome. They generate 500 with 2 million as a max. Yes, exactly. So we're going to take all of the power. So we're going to be basically running off whatever the max generating is, which is about 500,000. So we're doing about 36 million FE per tick. Let me, while I'm thinking about it, grab a warp plate and this. And what we're going to do is set it down right here. Shouldn't have had one in it, but that is okay. I'm going to drop this in it. Should bring me to here. Put that back up into there. Then I'm going to break this one. And slash home. Then we're going to fly out to where our mechanism stuff is. And we're going to put this one down there. So we have a TP out there instead of me having to fly out there manually every time. Make sure to keep the SPS priority lower so that you can still other machine. Yeah. The plan is hopefully to just use this one until I've got everything I need. And then never use it again. That's the goal. Put both those back in there so I don't need them anymore. We already have our first antimatter pellet. I hear a skilly. 417. 418. It's not going very fast. Energy input is 8 million RF per tick. How about now? Still that. Power surge. Oh, we're short on polonium. Oh, that's because I'm not. Okay, hold up. Give me one of these. Down here, click on you. I didn't think I'd ever need to. Why is it not going faster? Oh, I am already through the entire backlog of it. Jeez. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't expect to go through it that quickly. What hit me? Disrespectful. Okay. Okay, so I need this thing to run faster. That's what I'm hearing, right? Make sure to keep the SPS. You're already going through polonium. Yep. The limit is your mechanism or reactor production. Yep. That is definitely the limit now, which is good. I mean, although oh, these aren't outputting up here. Give me a second. Front output gas pipe. That should be right. Oh, do I have to set that? All right. Now it's actually outputting out the front. And I should have a little bit more in here. It's something, right? Evening, John. Another stream. I didn't catch all of yesterday's. Yeah, we're doing it again. I set a goal yesterday and y'all absolutely slammed it, so might as well. From my side, I'm doing 31, 45 extreme reactor. I need a huge ton of power. Yeah, that's a lot of power. So basically, this is only using 8 million FE per tick, but it's only using that because it doesn't have as much polonium as it needs, right? That's what I'm understanding from this. Which is an awesome problem to have. But basically, it just means I gotta leave this whole setup here until I get like 50 or so antimatter pellets, which is gonna take 8 years. Unless I wanted to increase this, because we're only at 100. We could do... This goes bad. I'll scream. Certainly burning through it a lot faster. Let's go through Fissile. Fissile fuel. Make me a bunch. Start that up. It does have a lot of fuel. It should be making a lot more waste now. Be 5 times as much in here? Next to none. Is there like an optimal way to do this? Like, should I make more fissile fuel and then just max out this reactor? So fissile fuel is really not bad, but I am using a lot of it. Slash home. Actually, I don't have to slash home anymore. I can do this. Nice. So that means one of those other ones, actually the one that dropped last, at warp waystones. Could be this one, but it also might be that one. Has lost its attunement. Well, that's not good. Okay. Warp plate. And then pick one of these. Perfect. And then this one doesn't like going back. At least you can get there and then just slash home, I guess. Or make nuclear waste bees. That's not a bad idea either. How hard are those to make? A waste bee. Wasted radioactive bee. Bee conversion is a radioactive bee with a polonium pellet. That's easy. And then what do they eat? So I need an antimatter pellet. You broke the pad. Put the shard on the 4th slot there. Oh, I can pull them out. Wait, but that one was the right one, right? This one is the one that's supposed to be there. Yeah. So then... This is not it. That one, maybe? Nope. This one, maybe? Nope. That would have to be this one. Yay! All right. I'm just gonna throw the rest of them in there. I don't want to look at them again. So, in order to make the wasted radioactive bee, we do have our 1 antimatter pellet. We have plenty of polonium. The radioactive bee is just a creepy and an iron bee. That's incredibly easy. So, is that how we're gonna produce? So, but I can't store it. I can't store it yet, which is the problem. So I can't have it be processed and go into our AE2 system because they absolutely killed our ability to do that. I can store the combs, And then maybe just export them here? Is that what we're saying? Export them here and then have the rest of it go through. You have to set it yourself. I have mine set to C. Would work, or you need 2 antimatter. So 3, yeah, because it would be 3, because I need 1 for the bees to eat off of. Oh, we're already at 2. That is working a lot faster. I don't know. That's going a lot faster. We are running out of fuel. But so basically, in my head, what I'm thinking is we run this whole setup right up to the point where we get our first 3 antimatter pellets. We use 1 of those for the bee to eat off of, 2 of those for the bee to be able to store the radioactive material. So that way we can still import it directly into our ME system. That's not good. Oh, it's because it's nighttime. And then we just output it directly from our ME system to the SPS. Is that what we're thinking? Does that sound like a decent idea? In my head, at least, that makes sense. Needs to go to solar first. So basically, we would just turn this guy off, output it directly into like these pipes, and then leave the rest of the setup running. Which I would like, because that means the one thing that could explode, we get rid of. I like that concept. That concept seems like a really good idea to me. So that's rolling. The 290, yeah, that'll be finished before I know it. I'm gonna go ahead and make the radioactive cell /home. Radioactive, not waste barrel. This guy. I'm gonna have to get some other patterns set up, but we're gonna do patterns for this. That guy. I don't think I've done any of the mega cells yet. Mega 16. 4. And then the ones. Is this vibrant quartz glass? Do I have that already? Vibrant quartz glass, I do. So then I just need the 1 and then accumulation processors, which is a crystal assembler. And then I need the printed accumulation. It's going to be my circuit slicer. Go set those 2 in real quick before I forget. Circuit slicer. That one. This one. And then I also need to figure out whatever this is. Sky steel. But it needs to be a pattern. We're close. We are very, very close. So sky steel block is that. Man, how am I out of patterns? I feel like I'm constantly out of patterns. So there's sky steel. That is the opposite of what I was trying to do there. What I was actually trying to do was do sky steel block out of the ingots. That one. That needs 1. And then the sky steel ingots, I also do need 1. Crystal assembler. Sky stone. We got all of those things. So, is that the reaction chamber or was it the crystal assembler? That looked like a reaction chamber. Yeah, it's a reaction chamber. Double check. Produces 8. Hard Certus quartz. I wonder if there's a crystal assembler. That was a crystal assembler. I want to do the reaction chamber one. feel like it'll be a lot quicker if I do that. Try to post relevant screenshots in John's Discord. Yeah, that's what it's there for. Help people. Yay. All right, that one is going in there. The rest of these are all going in the assembler matrix. Put them all in there. This one I don't need anymore. And then I'm going to put those two in there and hope radioactive cell. This one I actually do need to make that pattern for. So with that out of the way, I should have everything for this. All right, so we got our first radioactive cell. Now we are making this. We're gonna need the, what is it? The cell workbench. Cell workbench. So that I can actually set this to what I need it to be. Oh, that one's probably in use right now. Because I have to set this specifically for the radioactive waste. But then we can make a bee and throw them in here and then use our pokey upgrade on them and make 5 of them, if not more. And then get that whole process automated with literally 0 risk. Oh, that's going to take a lot of those calculation processors. But it's got full acceleration. All right. Well, that's running now. Go see if our last antimatter pellet is done. And then we might actually start making the bee. Can you show your bees? Yeah, I'll do that in like 2 seconds. Give me a minute. Ah, it's close. Flash home real quick. So this is my bee setup in here. We have double feeding slabs for most of them. So you can hold up to 6 things in there, except the aldemodium alloys and the soul lava. And then all the beehives have 4 omega productivity upgrades in them. And most of them are full with bees. So I've got like emerald bee, experience bee, my favorite one's right here, the little time bee. He's the best. And then I've got 2 that are set up on this guy with a dragon egg just for the draconic bees. That's the full setup right now. We will eventually run it around this side too at some point. Once I need to, I guess. But for right now, I don't. So I haven't. I think we're going to use this one back here. Feeding slab. There's one of them. I'm going to need... No, I actually do just need 1. The plan is to put this right here and then maybe see if we can't get 10 radioactive bees in there. What would the omega... And then I need 8 of them? Eventually I'll need 8 of them, but I also need a pokey upgrade to start. Pokey, this guy. Just an upgrade base. What does it not have? Why do I not have enough honey? I don't have any honey? Honey bottles. Oh, it's because... Yeah, okay, never mind. Good. I just need, like, give me a couple of those. It's not doing it because it's trying to use the honey directly, which is fine. Except for me crafting manually, I need it to not do that. So we'll put 1 of those in there and 3 of those in here. And then we'll put all 4 of those in there. And then we get enough bees, we'll put it all in there. My bee setup is a mega wall of 4x... Ooh, geez. That is a lot. Hey, bro, thanks for your tutorials. I appreciate it. I'm happy to make them. I enjoy making them, and I'm glad they help you. So I think we're going to put 10, or yeah, I think that's 10 total. Wasted radioactive bees back there. And I think we just have to transform 1 of them, and then we use the gene samples for it to apply to the rest. We're almost out of fuel, which is honestly ideal. I'm going to take this, turn that off. You guys said when this thing runs out of fuel, it just stops, right? Oh, we got a radioactive cell. Do we get our cell workbench? This one, that one, create it. The goal would be for this to just stop and then me not to have to worry about it anymore. Do you have redstone connected to what? To my bees or to... Because I don't have redstone connected to my bees, no. Oh, no, I don't have redstone connected to the reactor, no. So cell workbench, I want this to be... nuclear waste, right? That's what we're making with this. Not the spent, just the normal. And then we take this, put it up in here on this side. So now we should be able to store that. And all of the fluid from here, which should be nuclear waste, right? Should just go directly into the ME interface and into the system. I think I do need, how do I get a Cree B? Feed TNT to a normal B. That's really easy. Do I have a normal B? I don't think I have just a normal B. But I can make some TNT. And then we can go find a normal bee, and then we can cage it. Hey, didn't get to catch up with your last stream VOD. How did you manage your waste now? So currently we I'll show you in like 2 seconds, but need more fluorite. I still have not gotten this whatever correct, the ratio between these. It's still so incredibly off. Make a bee with a soul thing from Mystical Ag. Tholium spawner will get you a regular bee. I will take a look at that. We are managing waste like this. Pretty much exactly how you said. We just got a whole bunch of these things, and then we've also tick accelerated them a couple times. Although I don't... doesn't seem like it's going down any faster once it tick accelerates. So, /home. Good afternoon, John. Can't stay and watch today. Currently in church, but wanted to stop by and show my support. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. So, we're looking for a bee. And you guys are saying that the soul... Oh. Look at us just storing fissile fuel. The solium extract, what is it? What do you guys say? Soul extractor? You make a bee with the soul thing from Mystical Ag. Solium spawner. Solium. If I could spell. Solium bee, a solium spawner. Oh, I not have that. There we go. Start that up. So you're saying a solium spawner. Not there. We'll put it in here. How does one get a bee? How do I use this thing? I'm guarantee it's got instructions, actually. Solium spawner. Honey essence, bee spawn egg. It is just about as easy as it gets. Honey essence. Don't mind me. That is the wrong one. Flux. Point. Slap that on there. Does it need anything else, or is it just that? Just be that, and then I need to catch it. Oh, okay. All right. Calm down. Is that all of them? That was spawned a lot there pretty quickly. So I just need to take one of these bees and give it TNT. And then catch it again. Bee, TNT, catch it. And then the iron bee I already have. Do I have an extra? Iron bee, I do not. That is okay. All we're going to do is throw that in there. Grab all the bees. BB spatial iron bee. Put that back. That back. Then one of the bees is going to be... No, it's not. It's going to be up in our ender chest. Right here. And then I just have to breed the other two. That guy back in there. That was actually really simple. So I might suggest the acceleration. Yeah, we could accelerate it, but because we're using it once, I'm not going to be too worried about it. The bee incubator, I don't need. The bee breeding chamber, I do. Slap those two in there. Give me some flowers. Where are our poppies? Half here, half here. Give me one of those. So I've got a radioactive bee now. Because I don't want to... I don't want to have to use a whole bunch of antimatter pellets to make these. We're going to stick with one and go the pokey route rather than any other route. So the wasted is going to be this. I got to grab them with that. Right? Oh, I need one more antimatter pellet. Because I have to... Oh, no. It's polonium, right? Conversion. I just need a polonium pellet, not the antimatter one. Sweet. Polonium. I'll grab that. Also, I'm going to cancel that one and this one. And then I gotta cancel this thing up here too. Toggle that off. Now if I cancel this, we're good, right? Sweet. Okay. Good. Polonium pellet. Oh, I do need more. Yeah. 5% chance. He has to be grown up, doesn't he? I grab some honey treats real quick. Honey treats. Give me 100 of those. Start it. In here, you. Okay. Try this again. There in general. What's that called? This is called the time wand. I'm going to make a video on this probably next week. It is one of the coolest things that you can get in all the mods 10. No, sir. Get your butt back out here. All right. Wasted radioactive bee. He's going into this one. And we're putting this in here. And then we're going to accelerate this. Now, theoretically, right? I just want to double check that whatever radioactive waste combs we're making, radioactive, I go waste, nuclear waste should be going in here, right? Are they getting stuck? Do I need a special centrifuge? Also, gene samples. They're definitely going. Wasted comb block. Wasted comb, I guess. What does that make? Oh, I have to put these through a chemical oxidizer? I mean, I guess that's not as bad. I just need a different way to do that. Comb. So basically it's going to be putting it back into here. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's what we do now. Come up here, put that right there. What does it say I needed for that? The chemical waste. Chemical oxidizer? Can I put blocks through the chemical oxidizer? Or does it have to be combs? Because if it has to be combs, that's kind of annoying. Yes. What's one, what? That one item you place down and it places invisible torches everywhere for you. It's called, oh, the Feral Flare Lantern. That's the one. Okay, so what can I do with this? Chemical oxidizer. Oh, I can't do cone blocks there. Okay, perfect. Chemical oxidizer. I just need to make sure I have one of those. Chemical oxidizer right there. So now we're just going to make a pattern. And we're going to make it waste. Waste. Nuclear waste is going to be actually this one, that one. That's what we want. Create that pattern, put that there. So we're storing it. I think we're close. I think we're really close. So now I just have to come in here. This one. Is it? I have to have a bucket of it or something. I could probably just do a crafting card, right? Now that it knows how to craft it. And then instead of it pulling it from here, no, yeah, so it would have to go into here. So interface. ME interface, grab one of those, start it up. We're going to set it down right there. We're going to set it up in here to have nuclear waste. Stock the max it can. Does this actually do anything if I max it out several times? Like it should store more in there technically, right? And then a crafting card. One of those. It does. Okay, good, 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 good. Throw the crafting card in there. Double check. Oh, it's not hooked in yet. Duh. That checks out. That checks out. We're gonna go from right here over. And then down one. And now it's online. And we are crafting it. And so that should allow these guys, once I tell it to import from there, to pull nuclear waste from here. Look at us go! Look at us go! Which should keep this thing running indefinitely without the need for this to be on at all. Which is my ideal situation. Whoever suggested the bee, 10 out of 10, thank you. I appreciate that. It's a fantastic idea. So let's go make more of them. Yay, I smart. Yes, yes you are. And I appreciate it. Thank you. So let me make sure that's accelerated. Oh, I need to go check in this thing for the gene samples. I don't care about the hyperactivity at all. I just care about getting the actual gene samples from the bee. We're going to keep accelerating this thing until we get the correct ones. I didn't understand how to do it, so I had you do it first. I've been following along. I mean, that checks out. That's a really good idea to do it. A very, very elegant way to get the nuclear waste. Okay. Endurance medium. Don't care. I just need the actual B type. Which, if we did get one more of them, we could also run 2 beehives then. Although I think I get more Poke upgrades depending on the more bees I have. So I don't think it would actually make that much of a difference, but maybe worth trying. For now, though, waste. It is working through those cone blocks. I really wish I could soul surge these beehives and or automate the time wand on it. Our block. Okay, so these Omega upgrades are block upgrades, simulation upgrades, and have the highest increased percentage of productivity in the game. They're just the best ones out there. And so they're doing all of those things at the same time. The only reason I don't have 4 of them in there is because I'm also trying to get the gene samples. No, you're good, you're good. The Omega upgrades are definitely the ones to go for if you're looking at it, though. And still not that. I got Templar, I got Endurance, we got the Productivity. The only thing we didn't get was the actual B type. When you make a video about the Time Wand, can you also make it about the Crystal Wand? Is the Crystal Wand the one that's from that other... the Roots one? Crystal... Man, if I could only spell Crystallix Wand to this guy? I think they can make that as a gene sample. I know, like, the Time Bee can, the Starry Bee can. I'm almost positive that it should be able to. It's just not yet. We're just getting unlucky, I think. Is that the Time Wand you were looking for? Oh, the one from Roots? Yeah. So you're talking about... this one. Nope. That ain't it. Give me a second. What's it? I know it's here. I know it's in the, this guy. Crystal Staff. That one. Yeah, we may include it because that just tick accelerates things as well, right? The Crystal Staff, the Time in a Bottle, and the Time Wand. Those 3, that might make a pretty interesting video. I'm starting to wonder if maybe you guys are right and you just can't. I'm getting a lot of the other, like, behavior ones, but not a whole lot of the ones that I need. I'm going to accelerate this one more time. We're going to accelerate the mechanism machine that's processing all of these blocks. And then we're gonna wait until it's done and see if we get the one we want. I mean, worst case, we can just leave it in there, right? And then at some point, the ender chest will fill up and I'll notice everything's broken. And we can go in there and see if we actually got one. That's worst case, though. I'm really hoping we don't have to resort to that. Or worst case is we have to waste antimatter, not antimatter pellets. I guess it's not even antimatter pellets. Since it's just polonium, it wouldn't actually be that hard to make more of them. That might be the way to go, honestly. All right. So, did we get any? I didn't even look. Productivity high. We did not get the one we wanted. That is okay. All right, so I think that's all I wanted to do with mechanism this episode. It's a lot. We basically are where we want to be. We've got everything automated, everything set up, and we are no longer using, you know, machines that could potentially explode. So next up, we could do Twilight Forest. Yes, that is the math for 2 power reactors. That is 100% correct. So this is basically just eating through it as fast as it possibly can make it, isn't it? Do I have craft going for it still? No. Oh, we probably processed through all of the beehives. So I really do need to make some more of those bees at some point. Antimatter pellets. Are we importing antimatter pellets? Or not, because they're staying in that machine. So that's fine. It'll be slow for a little bit, and then I'll get around to doing the rest of the bees off stream and we can actually do the fun stuff. So for now, what I would like to do is get some dirt and those poppies I set down earlier. We're going to fly up here and we're going to find a spot that isn't already taken. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as big as I need it. Then we're going to do this. I don't actually need all of these. You just need like the 2 on the edges. Water. Really just need 2 of these. Dump the other 2 into here. Along with most everything else, because I don't think I'm going to need... I do need my backpack back. That's fine. I'll take this. I want my backpack. I need a sword. I need a diamond. That should be it. And then I need to turn off that, which we're fine. Yay! All right. Sword. What do you mean it's not diamond in this pack? It definitely is diamond. Did they change it to something else too? I don't think they did, but I mean, they might have. They could have. Twilight Forest. Oh, it used to be all the modium? Why would they make it more difficult for no reason? Throw a diamond in the water. Okay, okay. At least the quest line's correct. That's weird. I hope they haven't changed anything since the last time I was in there. What? Are we just not going? Okay, there it goes. Still can fly. Automated antimatter and didn't make the mecha suit as a flex. I don't need it. There's no reason for me to have it. But you're right. I do a lot of dumb things like that. And if you watch streams long enough, you'll figure that out. Like, there are a lot of dumb things that unless I just absolutely have to do something, I don't. Or things that I've just never thought about changing or doing differently. Like the occultism thing the other day. I didn't know that those rituals stacked on top of each other to become bigger. I had no clue, because every time I've ever done it, I just make new ones. And I'd never seen anybody do it any other way. Now the mech suit I've never actually used before either. But I don't think it'd be that bad. Hello. Goodbye. If you haven't already, make yourself a really strong sword that does a lot of crit damage. It makes your life, like, substantially easier. Because then everything is just, like, super, super simple. I mean, other than, like the Lich is still gonna be, like, never, now you have to. We might. Is the Naga one of the ones that I need to get the whatever for? You guys know what I'm saying, right? The mob swab, that's what we're talking about. Where's Twilight Forest at? Mech suit is the best except night vision. Keep using the bubble because the mech suit is Ice Queen. Hydra, you're gassed, Ice Queen. Hydra, you're gassed, Ice Queen. Those are the three. Okay, so I need, oh, what are they called? I guess we could do mob swap. That would be just as easy, right? Assuming I can. Because then I can just throw them in a spawner. I will do hostile neural networks. Like there's no getting around that. For getting the actual like trophies or whatever. But hello, good sir. Very nice to meet you. You. Oh, that's not you, it's you. I missed that. I think you can't mob swab. Hydra, not sure. I'll have to check. If I can't, then I'm gonna have to get hostile neural network stuff set up pretty quickly. I may just go ahead and get... Was I low? I kind of assumed that he just couldn't do any damage to me. Give me a second. No. Unobtainium. Give me those back. Grab that. Put that there. Those go there. This can go here. I almost had him dead, too. Magic can't ignore armor. I suppose that checks out. Well, there you go. Alright, problem solved. Magic damage is OP. That's crazy. Alright, we'll grab all that stuff out of there real quick. This wasn't one of them. I just want to double check. No, Ice Queen, you're gassed, Hydra. Let me grab... Just because we were talking about it, 2 more model frameworks. That way I have 3 of them. I don't want any of this. Let me just get rid of 90% of the stuff. I do want those mob swabs back just in case. I want the model frameworks. I need a prediction. I don't need that. No, I need the deep learner. And we'll put most of the other stuff back in the inventory. And then I gotta figure out all of my stuff here because not everything is back where it's supposed to be. That one, this one, put those back. Okay, all right. Should have made the mecha suit shrugs. all right. Maybe you're right. Is there a way to get infinite lava in ATM10? Yeah, the infinite lava cell from it's in AE2. It's pretty simple to, like, it takes a lot. Infinite. There's a whole bunch of these infinity cells, but the lava one takes blazing crystals, a lot of blazing crystals, lava buckets, a mega storage component, and then one of each of the alloys. Which is a lot, to be clear. I said it was easy. That's not as easy as I remember it being. I think the water one's a lot easier. Okay, turn hover off. Hey, I maxed out mech suit yesterday. It's super nice to be fair. I've not left my base, but that's the point. That's funny. All right, so we got the first 2. What's after the lich? Twilight Forest. To the swamps. All right. I'm looking for this. Right here. And And unless I'm mistaken, what I'm actually trying to do here, rummy from the map, is get that and eat it. Which I believe is always down 2 levels. Red thread, I don't care about that, but I do need those for the quest. I think that's it. Anybody got any secret tips and tricks for going through this maze quickly? Why am I stuck at the top? Usually, does it show up on here? Can I go down a level? Cave layers. Yeah, but that didn't show anything. Eclipse wand? Oh, is that the thing that lets you go through walls? We may have to look into that. How hard is the eclipse wand to make? Eclipse wand. This guy? Do you have the alloy? Apparently I do not. However, I could make it. Do we think that's going to make it a lot better? How much easier is it with the eclipse thing? Like substantially? Or no? Let me see. Our spells, a spell for walking through walls, breaking to get through everything. I might have to do that. I think I can't. Let me, like, it'll take a little bit. Hey, John, what happened to the Mod Factory server? Suddenly everybody stopped uploading about it. Honestly, nothing. I think everybody kind of realized that the Greg Techie packs just weren't what we wanted to do. And also everybody's life just got like really, really busy all at once. Like I started realizing I needed to buy a new house. And so that started taking precedence over a lot of my other stuff. And it was fun. And we all really enjoyed uploading like and doing stuff. We still talk all on the side. It's just that the Greg Techie packs are just take so much time and investment to get anywhere. And that became very difficult. So it doesn't work for going through floors, but it does work for going through walls. That's something. The raw meat. Is this where I came in? Or no? That's where I came in. So I going through walls is one thing, but can I like see where I'm supposed to go or no? Enjoyed it very much. What lasted? Yeah, it was cool, and I really enjoyed playing with all those guys. K-Saw, Hydra, and all of them were great. But yeah, just everybody got busy and like it's still there and it's still running and anybody who wants to play on it can still play and upload and do stuff on it. But I think everybody's life got really, really busy. You can just spam it a bunch of holes open everywhere until you find it. Does the gadget, does this you know, like what you know, like is this a bad? I feel like this isn't necessarily a bad idea. I feel like this might be the best idea I may have ever had. You know, like because then I just have to keep doing this until it opens up the hole to the lower floor. Or lower the floor. So it is a block, so we're not there yet. Does it speak on the lower floor so that it doesn't destroy the spawn? You're right. That's a very good point. Unless this is already going through the floor and I may have already messed that up. Because you never know. This is on one side of it. It does, I mean, at minimum, right? This is helping narrow it down where it could be. I do feel like I'm... It doesn't break spawners? I know it's not breaking any, or I don't think it's breaking any of the chests. Like if I do it here. No, yeah, it's not breaking any of the chests at least. This might be the biggest brain thing I've done in a while. Although it's not seeming to just show up for me. Like it should just be like a, this is what we're looking for. Okay. Whee! Do we just do it again? That's fine. I remember breaking the trial spawner in the dungeon. That would be unfortunate. Oh, it does. It does break everything down here. It doesn't break those, but I don't see the spawner yet. Here it is. That made my life so much easier. That was so much better. I'm gonna do that every time from here on out. Every time. I think I have to eat this before I can go to the next spot. And then there's something in one of these I have to have, right? That one, blank maze map. And am I good? 3 raw meat? Don't I have that? I literally thought I just had that. I have 2. I need to go find one more of those guys to take out, unless there's some in here. All right, we can do that real quick. I'm not sure if that quest is required, but I'd like to not have to worry about it. There it is. All right. So now we basically just have to fly out of here. Like, I feel bad for what I've done, but at the same time, I really like that approach. Like, it's hard to argue with it because of how successful it was. Put those back in there, and then I once again threw my mob swabs back in here. So grab all that. These guys, one of those just in case. What's next? Next is Hydra, right? So Fiery Swamp is in the center right here. There she is. All right, let's see if we can't. Nope. But I can get this. The only downside is that means I gotta go find a whole bunch of Hydras. Unless they just dramatically changed the number that I have to have. 6 remaining, but how much does a kill do? Whoa. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, this guy's actually tanking a lot of damage, and then it didn't, you know. I did eat this too. Yes, we ate this too. I forget to do that a lot, but I did not forget to do that this time. All right, we got all of those things. And how much did that do for us? 5 remaining. So I have to actually go find 6 Hydras. That's fine, whatever. After the Hydra, what do we have? Dark Forest. I think it's probably my second least favorite one. I think that first maze is probably... No, the Urgas is by far my least. It broke! No, you just have to have it in your inventory. Give me a second, I gotta relaunch. I cannot invoke. Fluid drop output is null. Ticking entity. Great, we're gonna ignore that and just hope it doesn't happen again. So that's fun. Apparently Twilight Forest will break your game. But the Deep Learner can either be in its curio slot, your offhand, or anywhere in your inventory, and it will still count. It does not necessarily have to be in your offhand. Yeah, I hope so as well. We'll see. I doubt it's going to be too bad, even if it didn't. Oh, you're right. There was I remember reading about that bug that the curio slot wasn't counting. I don't know if they actually ended up fixing that or not. I have no clue. I always just keep it in my inventory slot because I don't like hanging on to it. Don't forget to make a save before going into the Twilight Forest and may crash. Yes. Backs on your sword. I will show you in just a second. It's basically the same concept as the wooden sword video I made, where the wooden sword can do 10,000 plus damage. But it's obviously on an unobtainium sword, and it's not like fully maxed out. Like, I think I have the increased crit damage, but not the increased crit chance. So it's not going to do a crit hit every single time, but maybe every 3 or something like that. That is incredibly unfortunate towards him. But other than that, we also got all of the correct gems and stuff on there, if I remember right. We'll go look at it in just a second. We got the game launched back up. Trying to resize it, make sure it looks correct. So I'm on an ultra wide. Why is it black? Maybe. The dragon there is very buffed too. That's unfortunate. That is incredibly unfortunate. How are the Feed the Beast packs these days? I haven't played one in a long time. I've been strongly considering going back and playing like one of the Infinity Evolved or something like that. Or like one of the old ones too, like Feed the Beast Revelations, something like that. Because I really enjoyed those. Hit like 30 times when I kill it for the first time. That's crazy. Ocean Block 2 is really fun. Well, that's cool. I've heard really good things about it. Every time you die, the dragon's HP resets. That's crazy. The button on the left should work. The buttons on the left is the way how I did it. Was not a fun experience. I can imagine. That does not sound like a fun experience at all. Even a little bit. And if it is a name drop, yes, it is. Does that date me at all for how long I've been playing these? Oh. Ooh. Man, it's almost nap time. I got to get all the way through Twilight Forest, though. And maybe, what was the other one? We're going to do the Starlight one as well. Hoping to get through both of those this afternoon. I will say I took a lot longer on the antimatter than I expected to because we did the bees and because I wanted to try to like fully optimize it. But we're still making really, really good progress. Been playing modded since Feed the Beast Ultimate. Yeah, those are good packs. Really good packs. I feel like there's like a handful of people that I can, like, the old Thaumcraft will ring a bell for, and like the original. Oh, it put me right back where I was. Very convenient. The original, what was it? That the one where you had the looking glass, you had to run around and scan everything. By far, one of my favorite mods ever made. And you got like points for each different type of thing, for like whether it was wood or other things like that. It was sick. I loved that mod. But those were all the ones back in the day that I used to play. I'm looking for the Dark Forest now, right? And I need to put the trophy on the pedestal once I get in there. Thaumcraft, yes. That was the one. By far some of my favorite mods. I really need to get the time bee. Not up there. Haven't messed with bees much though, gene spawn egg specifically. It's pretty easy, all things considered. I have a couple different videos on productive bees that should get you pretty close to what you need. Other than that, I would just make sure you put if you want more than one time bee. Honestly, you don't really need more than one time bee. I use my time wand more than most people should. And I still have way more than enough time fluid. As long as you get the right upgrades. Okay, give me a second. I'm making this a lot more complicated than it has to be. When I could literally just like look up where it is and then go to it. Thaumcraft scared me from magic mods for quite some time. Why? It was so fun. I loved it. I played a bunch of packs but never got far. I always either get quarry, a reactor, mecha suit, or max out AT refined storage setup, and if I get bored. But ATM10 I've done more. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I agree. I think ATM10 is a really well designed pack, and I've also been enjoying it quite a bit. Hence why this is like my third playthrough of it. All right, give me that back. Okay, so what if I almost feel like a bad person for doing it, but it made last time so easy. I think I'm gonna do it again. Like, I'm not going through mazes anymore. We're just tearing the maze down, you know? Until we find the room that we're looking for. Which should actually be kind of easy. I take it back, it's not easy at all. Thing's not showing me anything. Even if you use a paradox machine all the time, you don't really need a lot of time fluid. Yeah, exactly. I think one time B is probably plenty. But if you wanted to set up more than that, you obviously could. But I do plan on including that. I'm okay. So y'all help me out here. I have two thoughts running around in my head. I could make a video on just the time B. Here we go. Or not the time B, I'm sorry, just the time wand. Or I can make a video on the time wand, the crystal staff, and the time in a bottle. Oh, why did he drop so much? And I can't really decide. Did I hit Lupin yet on that? I must have. Does this have that? It does have it. No, it doesn't. That was just a lot of stuff he dropped. Oh, they all dropped. What on earth? This is absurd, right? I'm gonna run all of that through a recycler, probably. No, through the what is it called? What on earth? Did I have... Yeah, Easy God's Forge Pearl. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Did I have like some sort of buff on me? That was actually absurd. There's so much. Okay, that's basically all I needed from here, right? Time on time B, in my opinion, makes other options kind of upset. I agree. Okay, so that's what I was saying. Like, I wanted to mention that there are other things, and I probably will have a very small section about it. But I feel like the time wand is just the best option. Wireless connectors have a distance limit in the overworld. Yes, they do. I think it's like 1,000 blocks, though. So I didn't mention that in my AE2 video. I probably should, but there is a limit, and I think it's like 1,000 blocks. It should be able to connect anything inside of your whatever base pretty easily. Quest line. What's after this? Is the year gas next? I think the year gas is next. Which is by far my least favorite. Twilight Forest, year gas, okay. Well. Suppose we gotta do what we gotta do. I always thought infinite limit, but it costs more FE, no cross dimension though. Set up time a second ME system. Yeah, you could set up a second ME system. I needed to make a model of that one. The Keld Lando, I appreciate you saying that, but you said it about 3 seconds too late. So close. I mean, we got 2 trophies. That's something. I'm putting that back in there. I don't want to have to walk around with that. Okay, well, we're done here. That was something. No biome. I hit enter as you killed it. There is a little delay. I think it's like 5-10 seconds on stream. But it is unfortunate. Snowy forest, this direction. See, look at me go. I'm doing things right now. I'm using a nature's compass so that I'm going the right way. Fall down real quick. Hello, Ripster. How's it going? How are you? There's boss copies if the model is needed to go around and even find. Yeah, I'm not worried about getting another one. It just, I was definitely supposed to get that one, and I didn't. Now this one doesn't matter. Should be able to dump all of that back in there. I now know I can't use those. All right, model framework. What's the other one that we need? The Ice Queen, which is next. All right. Anybody got any tips or tricks about this one? You know, I wonder if it shouldn't. But does it? I don't know if you guys have ever done this before. It's a pain to find the Ice Queen, and these blocks take 8 years to mine out manually. That was the easiest thing I've ever done. I didn't put that in the deep learner, so it doesn't even count. I'm gonna have to find more of those, but that was sick. That was so cool. All right, we got that one. Like, it just destroys everything but what you need in the tower. All right, Ice Queen's done. Do you technically even have to go through the rest of it? I think that's it. You just need the Urgas, the Hydra, and the Ice Queen. I don't actually enjoy doing the rest of it. I don't care. Awesome. Well, then we'll just stick with that. Destruction Gadget is OP. All right, we'll slash home real quick. And then, yeah, just don't use the Destruction Gadget here. That's the only thing. I've got 2 out of 3 models that we need. And then for... what is it? That's it. Eternal Starlight. You can beeline to the Vine Monster thing. It's super quick. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Eternal Starlight. Is that should be explore? Yeah, here it is. I don't have to care about any of this. What is it called? And do I need a nature's compass or an explorer's compass? And then I need some model frameworks. And there's 2 here that I need, or more than 2? Let's go back to this quest real quick. So for Eternal Starlight, I wish this was organized in some form or fashion, but it's not. I need this Chain of Souls. Is that it? Is that the only thing I need now? Is just the Chain of Souls? Wasn't there more before? Did they change that? Because it is just linked to this now. Eternal Starlight just has the Chain of Souls. Which I guess I need the Tenacious Vine and then Trap. Do I need more than just... So that's going to be the Tangled Hatred. And then... Lunar Monstrosity. Tangled Hatred, Lunar Monstrosity... and either one. So I just need Tangled and then Lunar Monstrosity. Okay, so how do I get there again? Eternal Starlight, Visit the Starlight. Constantly dusk. There are dozens of biomes. So this is the guy, right? Maybe they replaced the god for the cataclysm bosses. Have you upgraded reactors from power yet? Set up and automated? Yeah, we got these reactors up here. They're all rocking and rolling, full of power. Portal ruin. So I need a structure compass, right? Explorer's compass. And then we're looking for portal. End ruin portal, nether portal. That's Starlight. Why are they all different? That's awful. It's 1,000 blocks away, whatever. We'll just go to it. This game not easy. It would be too easy if they did. I really wish that there was some sort of way to just search like anything that says ruined portal, go there, right? That would make it so much easier, but whatever. I picked one and it happened to be close enough where we can just fly over to it real quick. Now, is there anything I need to give this guy? Was that so last episode we struggled with it. I off camera built all of those and set it all up so we didn't have to worry about it. Now I have to use whatever I just got on this, right? Yeah. Yo, what's up? How's it going? All right, now once we're here, what is the structure I'm looking for? So lunar, at Eternal Cursed Garden. That's the one, right? Because your ATM power guide glanced over it as well. Yes. So I built basically the same setup that I had there. We're going to fly into the center real quick. So there's 2 here that we need, if I remember right. Okay, all right, come down. Give me a second. I got to get some stuff out. So I need the Lunar Monstrosity and then the Tangled Hatred, which is this guy, right? Tangled Hatred. How is it not? What am I missing here? Am I missing something? Because I don't think I need the vines on the outside. I think I need the big dude. That guy, Tangled Hatred, got one. So let's throw that in the deep learner real quick. Maybe. Tangled Hatred. Is this the one I have to have fire? No, it is in fact not. That would be these guys. Alright, so that's one Tangled Hatred. And then the Lunar Monstrosity, right? Hitbox is just bad. Yeah, for real. Alright, so from here, we go to... Actually, not that one. Why do I have that compass? That's the one I need. So at Eternal Starlight, is it the Golem Forge, right? Yeah. Gotta go to the Golem Forge. I don't remember how this one... Radius? Oh, so it can't find it. Right? Is that's... It's searching but can't? Yo. Golem Forge, this one. Hope you found it. Sweet. I don't... So... Quest line, right? For the star, the only thing for Eternal Starlight is this Chain of Souls. For the Chain of Souls, I need the Tenacious Vines, which you get from the Tangled Hatred. I need the Tenacious Petal, which you get from the Lunar Monstrosity, which is where we're going, right? No, we're going to the Golem thing. I do need that. And this is also the Lunar Monstrosity. So I just need 2 things. What is the Lunar Monstrosity? Is it that guy? What was it, that one? We can go back and check. Worst case, I get it and I don't need it. Oh. So you don't even have to go get the Golem anymore. So I'm going to need to find another one of these gardens. All right. Well, we can do that. That's not... let's do this. RTP. And then once we're here, grab this. First garden. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Search for 1750 blocks and still hasn't found one? You need that loop back thing. It drops as well. Don't remember for what. But you need to keep that for some... All right, I'll keep it in mind. And I probably will just keep it in my ME system until I figure out what it's for. Man, I would have sworn that they wouldn't have done both in one. I would have put money on the fact that they would make you go to both places. Loopback gives you more drops. Gotcha. That's this guy? It just increases the amount of... Oh my goodness, does it ever. Good lord. We need to clear some space up now. Those are pretty cool though. Alright, here we go. We got another. So now I know to find my little flower petal dude. Where'd he go? Where's the flower petal guy? There he is. Grab him. Take a little break. Get this guy. Put him in there. And now we should be able to do both, right? There's one of them. There he goes, finally. All right, so double check this. Yeah, okay, so one of them is already a basic model. The faulty model is the one we need to go find one more of, and then we never have to come back here again. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, I can't do it. Hey, increase that timer on that. We're just gonna fly off then, and then we're gonna find a new one. And hopefully it's close enough. I used auto crafting. Oh, my bad then. Oh, okay. Okay. I've got an extra one. I got two, and then I think I got more. Yeah, I got another one from that. So I've got plenty in case it is needed. Okay, so now that I am 1,600 blocks away, if I search for another garden, I think it's still going back to the same one, or not yet. It is still going back to the same one. All right, crew letting chunks load. We're just going to fly off into the void, get far enough away, and then go for it. Hopefully 2,000's enough. There's no way they don't have one like every 1,000 blocks. Right? Gotta be. So, garden. 750. Oh, it's still looking okay. 850. There we go. And I just need to kill the flower guy, and then we're good. We don't have to worry about it anymore. So we drop into the middle. I'm getting a ton of quests for this, though. There we go. Now both those are basic. Yes, they are. All right. Finished Twilight Forest. Automated Antimatter. And did Eternal Starlight. All three in a single stream. I feel like that is incredibly productive. I don't know why I'm just falling. There we go. I feel like we got a ton done. How did you manage to compact the nitros to react and push all the required resources into each one, trying to avoid spaghetti wires everywhere? Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. So we just set them down next to each other, first of all. They just go down next to each other. Each one's 3x3, so you just put them down next to each other. One of these is going to be the input, right? Your pipe. You have to make sure it's touching each one. So the back ones, it just had to touch this one. So I didn't have to have it run all the way across the front, but I did to make it easier. Power, you can either connect everything I do still need to redo the Hydra and Snow Queen and your gas, but I have to go kill 6 of each one of those, so that's awful. It was nerfed like crazy from all the mods 9. All the mods 9 it could do up to 5,000 damage, all the mods 8 it could do up to like 5 million, and all the mods 10 it can do 60. 60 is the max cap for Morgan, which is dumb. But it's what they did. Just find somewhere to get the power out, right? So I'm using these flux plugs. You can also use universal cables to pull it out. But the pipes pipe everything in, and I have it hooked up to an interface with the blocks of coal, the blocks of redstone, the dry ice, and the uraninite, so that it just puts it into all of these and keeps it fully stocked all the time. That's a great question. No, I did not show the sword yet. So this is the sword. It has looting 5, unbreaking 6, life mending, and the ruthless strike 10, which is not the max that it can be, but it does increase the crit damage quite a bit. We have 140% increased crit damage from the gems and 50% crit chance increase. And then from the affixes, I can't remember which ones we have on there. Plus 38% crit damage. So the one affix that we don't have from Ideal is the one that increases the crit chance 55%, because then it's 100%, well, 105% chance that you're going to hit a crit hit, which would make this better. And then Ruthless Strike, I think it goes higher than 10. So you could technically do more damage, and I know looting goes higher than 5, but for the most part, I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good for a sword. With Apotheosis and Fusion Shipments, you can hit 50 million DPS. Yeah, you can 100%. Very, very easily. You might be able to Paradox Machine those bosses. I've never used a Paradox Machine before. How hard is that to do? Does it just like create more copies of them, basically? Just duplicate it? They clarified a lot. The ME Requester is what I need to not clog the system. Forgot I can set an amount for the reactors. Yeah, so I don't even do that. What's even easier, in the ME interface, you just put a crafting card in here. And then you sell it, tell it how much you want of each of those items at all times, and it will craft everything for you using whatever your auto crafting setup is. And it will keep everything in here fully stocked all the time. So the crafting card, it means you don't even have to have the requesters. It'll literally request it from here based off of what you set. It's more than good. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But Apotheosis is wild. Why not use a mob swap? We tried using the mob swap and it just doesn't work. That's why. I literally brought 3 with me and it wouldn't let me use the mob swap on any of them. But it's a good idea, and that would make it a lot easier. You're 100% right about that. That would make my life a lot easier if I didn't have to go back and find them all. Some research, try a few combos. If you're interested, I made a specific video on how to make the strongest sword that you really can using Apotheosis. And I did it based off of a wooden sword, but you 100% can do that with any sword. The video is titled something like "This Wooden Sword Can One-Shot a Piglet" or something like that. I don't think the beast produced any more of those the entire time we were gone. Not a single one. 0 extra gene samples. That's wild. Wonder if you can containment jar them. I don't know why. I just like containment jars. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you probably can. I would be shocked if you couldn't. But I never have. I got extremely lucky with Snow Queen egg I got from capturing on the enchant on the first one. That is exceptionally lucky. You were right about that. Because that's exactly what you would use the mob swap for. Only you get it from an enchant on your sword. Do you have a video on the Wither farm you have set up? I just see it floating, no encased. On this guy right here, there is a video on how to set up these two. Not specifically, but it's included in a video on how to set up. I think I titled it "The Actual Fastest Mystical Agriculture Farm," where I show off the hydroponic beds with soul surging. And it has how to set up soul surging, how to get ether gas, and how to set up the hydroponic beds all in one video. Maybe Paradox Machine and Squish the Bee if it's not blacklisted. I'm just terrified it is. You can. I have done that. Which one? Getting the capturing enchant on it? Yeah. Or the Paradox Machine on it. or containment jars. I maybe just missed entirely what we were referring to. But anywho, I'm going to call this there. In between this episode and next one, I'm going to go in and I'm going to finish up all of the data models for all of the different things we got today. We're going to get it set up in hostile neural networks, and we'll get it producing all of the stuff that we need. So that way we'll have those two mods completely finished. We won't have to worry about them again. And we're basically done with mechanism already. We may do MI next. I don't know. I don't want to. I really don't want to. But I could, and I could probably make it a lot better than I did last time. So MI might be next on the list. I don't know. Stay tuned. We'll find out. It depends on how much I decide I hate myself, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.